Welcome, everyone. May the 4th be with you.
Also with you.
This is the right crowd. Welcome and good day to all. Welcome to this beautiful day and this beautiful venue here for this celebration. It's great to have you all here to witness the union of Josh and Emily as husband and wife. Before we begin, may I ask everyone real quick, just a quick note, silence your cell phones. And as you do that, I'll tell a quick short story of how I met this lovely couple and how I'm really honored to be here. Years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago, I would see Josh at numerous events, and I thought to myself, he's a really good guy. I never talked to him, but I could just tell he was a really good guy. And so it was about, 2015. I went up to him at one of these conventions and I said, "Hey, you're a good guy. We should be friends." It's that simple. And he was genuinely happy. And shortly after, Emily came around. And he got happier. I didn't think that was possible. But it was. So, this is their day, and I'm glad everyone's here. Because between you two, you've brought everyone here. I'm thrilled about it. So that's my little quick short story. Everybody silence their cell phones. Excellent. Okay. A wedding is a uniquely special chance for a couple to share their love and the promise of their future with a gathering of the people who have meant something to them along their journey together. Each of you here today has meant so much to Josh and Emily. They're fortunate to be surrounded by their close friends and families and their fur babies. They're here. We're here today because Josh and Emily are ready to turn their love, complicated, intense, and ever strengthening, into something more permanent, a marriage. Marriage is one of life's greatest gifts, and you're also fortunate to make these promises to your soulmate. You have bonded over food, over games, over costuming and conventions, but nothing will sustain your love like this eternal bond. As you join together in marriage, you will find deeper levels of joy, happiness, and peace together. Your marriage is the foundation upon which you will build the rest of your lives, and despite any adversity, will always be there to sustain you. Marriage has the capacity to deepen and challenge and strengthen you and your relationship in ways that you will never thought possible. Josh and Emily, take a moment to sense the tremendous amount of love radiating throughout this space. As Captain Malcolm Reynolds said, "It ain't all buttons and charts, little albatross." The first rule of flying is love. You can learn all the math in the verse. You take a boat in the air that you don't love, she'll shake you off just as sure as turn the worlds. Love keeps her in the air when she ought to fall down. Tells you she's hurting before she keens. Makes her a home. With love, all things are possible. So on your journeys together, keep your spouse in this space of highest priority in your heart. The joy you'll find as you pursue your shared lives will fuel you to face any challenges you'll encounter in the verse. Continue to work, laugh, and love together. Focus on your shared devotion, and your love will grow. Embrace yes and you will find strength in yourselves and each other to grow and nourish your relationship all the days of your lives. We have Miriam reading Corinthians. I'd like you to read, please.
If I speak in tongues of men or of angels, but do not have love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy, can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and give over my body to hardship that I may boast, and do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always preserves. Love never fails. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love.
Thank you, Mary. Now, Kat, lovely poem to read.
I will never be the first of so many things for you. I came too late, after life and love were woven into the tapestry of your existence. I care not about lost firsts, but I will fight, knuckles bloody and teeth sharpened, for your lasts. Take the old firsts and put them to rest, silent below the dirt and ash of all of the new ones we will burn through. Take them, but give me your lasts.
Very nice. Now we come to the vows. Emily, would you like to say your vows first?
Josh, Bear, my sun and stars. In the very beginning, when I ran into you at that Star Wars movie marathon at Straight to Ale, I had absolutely no idea that we'd end up here. Something told me to stop you and say hi, and that was the start of something that is now so beautiful. I always said I'd never marry a man who doesn't like sushi, and you made me reconsider my position. I love you so much. My heart feels like it's about to burst some days. I love our life together and the home we've made and all of our family and friends. To quote one of my very favorite lines in the Lord of the Rings movies, I would rather spend one lifetime with you than all the ages of this world alone. I am so lucky to have found you. We have good hearts and good souls, and we build each other up in the best of ways. Back in the beginning, when I was really scared and unsure, you didn't give up on me. You were patient with me, open-hearted and loving. So now I vow to never give up on you. I vow to follow you wherever life leads us, even when it scares me, and to practice patience as much as I can. In the wise words of our old friend Mercy Thompson, I've learned that there are always terrible things, and sometimes it is very important to grasp what joy and beauty you can wherever you can. And you are beautiful, inside and out. Better than that, you are mine. I loved you last year when we stood in Big Spring Park with my short white dress and a bouquet of Hobby Lobby flowers, and you wore your button-down shirt and suspenders, and we spoke the simplest of vows to each other before 3 witnesses. And I love you now, a year later, dressed to the nines in our gown and vest and tie, reading our handwritten vows to one another before all of our loved ones. While the circumstances of our vows may be vastly different, what hasn't changed is our love. I vow never to forget that. I vow to never let that love become conditional. I vow to help our love grow and evolve. In the quiet spaces of our life together, between our many adventures, both fictional and non-fictional, you've listened to all the dreams of my heart and the wishes in my soul, and you heard me. You took those dreams and wishes in your big, strong hands, and you worked hard to make them into a reality. So I now vow to listen to you. I vow to hear you. I vow to use these hands of mine to work hard to make your dreams and wishes a reality too. I vow to love you when you stand tall and proud like the brilliant leader you are, or when you slump your shoulders in exhaustion because life's beaten you down. I vow to love you even when you beat me at splendor, or when you ask me for the 9th time to pick my clothes up off the floor, or when you're in costume or out. I vow to always offer you the last bite, to give you the bigger portion, to put you first as much as I can. I vow to always try excessively hard each year to give you the better Christmas gifts, even though I know it's not a competition. I vow to always try to be considerate of your feelings. I vow to try to be honest when I've made mistakes and learn from those mistakes to be a better person in your life. I take you to be my husband, my partner in life, and my one true love. I will cherish our marriage and try to love you better each day than I did the day before. I will trust you and respect you, laugh with you and cry with you, loving you faithfully through the good times and the bad, regardless of the battles we may face together. give you my hand, my heart, and my love from this day forward, as long as we both shall live. It's not a competition.
Emily, from the first time we really talked at that Star Wars movie marathon at Straight to Ale, I felt a disturbance in the Force. As if the voices of the dark side that had been telling me that I would never find real love went strangely silent. I felt it again a few weeks later when you grabbed my hand at MomoCon and didn't let go, even though we had never even been on a date. I felt it again on our first date, on our 50th date, and I feel it now more than ever. In those little moments, I felt hope and light, and now it blazes like the sun. Now, each day, I'm very thankful for the hand that grabbed on and didn't let go because it helped me back to the light. Today, I vow to be the hand that always reaches out to you in your darkness. I vow to be the keyblade that always defends you. And I will fight anything or anyone that would make you feel heartless until my dying breath. I will vow to be your forever player too, your constant cosplay companion, your lover, your friend, and your confidant. I promise to always offer you the last raspberry, not to harass you too much about the litter boxes, and to always entertain your desire to have more animals, even though ultimately in the end I'll have to say no in most cases. I promise to watch movies with you, even if you sleep, and to take you out when you need it. I promise to stay with you when you need it and to give you space when you don't. I promise to be the best man I can be, and I ask for grace when I cannot. I promise, when you say I love you, to occasionally say, I know. But not too much. The traditional Apache wedding blessing for the couple says, now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be the shelter for the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be the warmth to the other. Now there will be no loneliness, for each of you will be the companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life before you. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead and through all the years. May happiness be your companion, and your days together be good and long upon the earth. I vow to be your shelter, your warmth, and your companion, and will strive to make all your days be good days. And when they are not, I promise you we will endure them together. To end my vows, I borrowed a quote from two of our favorite things and mixed it up with some more of that good old Apache traditional wisdom. Anne Boleyn once sang, when it all falls down, I'll still be right here. When it all falls down, we'll still be right here. Once in a lifetime, I could feel this way. Once in a lifetime, you could feel it too. Here today, I feel it more than I ever thought possible, and I know that you do too. May we feel it together forevermore. In a traditional Apache wedding, the couple is instructed to treat yourselves and each other with respect, and remind yourselves often of what brought you together. And that when frustration, difficulties, and fear assail your relationship, as they threaten all relationships at one time or another, remember to focus on what is right between you, not only the parts which seem wrong. In this way, you can ride out the storms when clouds hide the face of the sun in your lives, remembering that even if you lose sight of it for just a moment, the sun is still there. So, it's easy to see where the inspiration might have come from when Khal Drogo told his bride Daenerys, you are the moon of my life, and I shall be your sun and stars. Our love shall be as ever present as those two celestial bodies, even though they are sometimes hidden from one another's sight. Our love will be the guiding force that charts the course of our tomorrows, holds our worlds together in difficult times, and will make our one new life itself shine bolder and brighter than we human beings have a right to dream of. You are the moon of my life, my kitten, and my love. I love you more than you can ever know, and now, here today, as we commit our lives to each other in front of these witnesses, I'm asking you to take my hand one last time and to never ever let go, because now I am yours and you are mine from this day until the end of our days. I will be with you always.
That was very good.
It's not a competition.
Not a competition. Who? I need the rings, please. In every wedding, there's a head note about the wedding ring's circular shape and how it reflects the unending power of love. No beginning, no end. You should wear these rings proudly and let them remind you each day of your commitment to each other. So I'd ask you to repeat after me. Emily, would you place the ring on Josh's hand? Say, I, Emily.
Struggling.
Get it on
Get
there.
it on there.
I, Emily,
Give you, Josh, this ring as a symbol of my love.
give you, Josh, this ring as a symbol of my love.
As I place it on your finger,
As I place it on your finger,
I commit the whole of my heart and soul to you.
I commit the whole of my heart and my soul to you.
I give you all that I am
I give you all that I am
and accept all that you are.
and accept all that you are.
Now, Josh, in turn to this end. I, Josh,
I, Josh,
give you, Emily, this ring as a symbol of my love. And give this, Emily, this ring as a symbol of my love.
give you, Emily, this ring as a symbol of my love.
As I place it on your finger,
As I place it on your finger,
I commit the whole of my heart
I commit the whole of my heart
and soul to you.
and soul to you.
I give you all that I am
I give you all that I am
and accept all that you are.
and accept all that you are.
Now the fun part. This wasn't decoration. Josh and Emily have chosen to conclude their ceremony with a traditional hand fasting. This is a symbolic binding of the hands that inspired the terms bond of holy matrimony and the tie that binds. Tying the knot, sorry. So, trick there for the time being. Throughout history, in many different ways and in many different parts of the world, the hands of the bride and groom were bound as a sign of their commitment to one another. And many times, rings were for the rich, while love knew no such bound. The cords are not permanent, but perishable, as a reminder that all things of material eventually return to the earth, unlike the bond and the connection that is love, which is eternal. Lord, help Emily and Josh to remember when they first met and the strong love that grew between them, to work that love into practical things so that nothing can divide them. We ask for words both kind and loving and hearts always ready to ask forgiveness as well as to forgive. Dear Lord, we put their marriage into your hands. Amen. Now I would ask you to take both your hands in each other. Emily, do you take Josh to be your husband, to take him as your best friend and partner in life, to honor, cherish, and love him from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do you part?
Yes, I do.
Both. Josh, do you take Emily to be your wife, to take her as your best friend and partner in life, to honor, cherish, and love her from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, for sickness and in health, till death do you part?
I do.
Family and friends, by the power vested in me, I am pleased to pronounce Josh and Emily as husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. It's my honor to now pronounce to you, for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Josh and Emily Harrison. Congratulations.